All right, welcome back to Blue by 90. I'm Justin, joined by Jack and Kaylin as always. Boys, this is our first basement pod.
Basement pod.
We're in Jack's basement.
Dogcast with the dog.
With the dog. We got Oakley down here. I got him on camera. Oh, breathe into it.
He's
Focused on the tennis
very
ball.
focused on the tennis ball. But yeah, I don't really know why we haven't done this before. Very exciting. A little new mic setup, new camera setup.
Yep.
So if you're watching, go to YouTube. If you're not watching, go to YouTube. I mean,
But if you're watching, stay on
YouTube.
If you're watching, I'm sorry. Like, you have to look at us now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm spread eagle here, but it is what it
Can we
is.
zoom in on the crotch? We'll go in there.
Oh, no.
Just
This
look at
is-
the dog.
No,
Look at the
just
dog.
go straight to your face.
Well, that's way worse, honestly. Why did we give Jack the fucking controls of this?
I'll tell you what, this is making my day. It's pretty incredible.
I'm sure it is. It is August
Ninth?
10th? 9th?
I don't know.
Midweek of
there you go.
August 8th. It's the week of August 8th. We are into camp season. That's exciting.
Yes, sir.
Do you guys feel like it's like campus here, like football is back a little bit? It's been nice to see like videos and pictures of the boys back in the pads.
Most definitely. It hasn't, like, quite hit me yet, just, like, how close football season is.
Yeah.
But I'm, like, starting to feel a little bit of the excitement where I'm like, oh, okay, like, they're in pads, like, they're putting some videos out there, like, okay, like, ease me into it here, you know?
Yeah.
Was today the first day of pads?
It was.
It was.
Yes. We are, if you can do the math and figure out for
Can't
us
do math.
what day it is, we're 25 days out was the post today.
Okay.
25 days out from September 3rd, I believe.
It's funny.
So-
The only way I know how many days out we are is just following Swanky, and he's got like
Swanky's
one
got-
every day.
yeah, that's true.
Beautiful.
He does have a good new edit every day.
He does.
But yeah, I did see the boys were putting on pads. I know. So the guys told us that they had meetings starting it was like last Thursday or something. And they had meetings all weekend and then starting practices like over the weekend. And then this was the first day in full pads. Let's start it off with JJ's throw that we saw on social media.
I mean,
Did anybody else get just a little bit aroused? Or was that just me?
Kalen, nothing.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I saw it and I was like, all right, like, let the fights begin. You know what I mean? Like, you knew what that was going to do.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my God. Social media. The Instagram comments on that was just like, it was like QB1, QB1,
Oh
QB1.
my
Do you think they knew exactly what they were doing? They're just
100%.
let's stir the pot a little bit.
100%. I wonder if I'm like what is Cade McNamara thinking when he opens up Instagram that morning?
Right.
Is he
I have no
pissed?
idea. He seems like he's unfazable, but I'm also like, nobody's that unshakable. You got to be looking at social media like, these motherfuckers.
Exactly. And you want to know the worst part of that was the follow-up post to that was him just handing the ball off.
That's fucking incredible.
Yeah, that was where I was like, oh, this is I know they got a new social media director, but he better get on the fucking page right now.
Do you think he just has no fucking clue? He's like, oh, there's a QB battle?
I mean,
what's
I
going
hope
on here?
that he knows a little bit, but I highly doubt, unless you're super entrenched in Michigan football, that you know how big of a deal this is right now
The
for
full
everybody.
extent of the QB battle. He's just like, I just took a couple pictures.
Yeah. Ooh, great throw,
Yeah.
JJ. Let's post that. That's all he knows, really.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I feel like, Cade, from when we've interviewed him through Valiant and some other things, and just I've been around him a lot.
Have you been around him a lot?
Yeah, I mean, I know him.
You're a big deal.
He's like family to me.
Do you think he would consider you a best friend?
He's told me a couple times.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think I'll be wearing the number 12 jersey hoodie for sure. So excited for that. And but in all seriousness, like, he really does not give a fuck what people say. Like, it is like half of it is a little bit like he's got to say it so that like nobody like thinks they can get to him, but he also like really doesn't care. At the same time that I say that, I do think it's like it's pissed him off in a good way as well, where he's like, fuck everybody. It's me versus the world at this point, and I'm going to go get it.
I think that's actually a great attitude to have, right? Like, you got to be a guy who's like, fine, nobody's with me, everybody's against me, fine, I'm just going to like prove everyone wrong. And like, it kind of worked for him this far, so like, why not? Honestly, I would love to see Cade come out and like beat JJ, because that means the team would be that much better. So
100%.
I guess to me, it's a win-win.
Well, that's what I'm thinking too. I'm like, imagine you're Cade, dude, and you just hear all these people fucking like, I want JJ being quarterback, and JJ should be quarterback. He's a more talented player. Like, Cade can make the simple throws, but he can't make the throws that you need to beat Ohio State or beat Georgia or go to the college football playoff, win a national title. I mean, you think Cade's listening to that and like not working his ass off?
Right.
Like, I mean, that's the great thing about this QB battle. Obviously, it sucks for Cade. Like, I wouldn't want to be in it either, but like, I think he's going to elevate his play to like the best he can possibly be ×2 because he knows JJ's right on his ass.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you want your quarterback room to be. I think is like, all right, if you have Joe Burrow in your quarterback room, like senior Joe Burrow, and you're like, all right, this is our guy. We're pretty comfortable with him. He's coming back, and like that's obviously a great position to be in because you know he's the starter. You can give him the first team reps at all times. But I think there is a sense of comfortability when you are like that, where it's like, okay, I don't have to go all out every rep. But right now it's like I only imagine in practice. I haven't been at a practice. I'll say that right away. Mm-hmm. But like, I only imagine that it's like they feel like they can't fuck up one rep. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sure they're their own worst critics at this point, right? And I mean, for Cade, he's like always compared to like a Drew Brees type, right? He's like not super tall.
Really?
But he's like, that's what they say, right?
I think that's a good comparison.
They both like got good arms. I mean,
but not like
I
don't
get
like
it.
do anything like special.
Right.
Not like not special, but I think like they're not gonna like scramble and make this unbelievable play.
Nobody's expecting Drew Brees to be Pat Mahomes.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
yeah.
But I think that
But
people
he's super hard worker, right? And like took Purdue to like a 10-win season, 11-win season, something like
he's
that.
literally one of the probably, I don't know, top 10 quarterbacks of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, like,
Hall of Fame.
that's a great
Captain
comparison.
consistency.
You know, if you're Cade and you hear people saying that's what your type,
Yeah.
it sounds pretty good to me.
Seriously, like I think that like let's take JJ out of the equation. I think that Cade, like if I was a Michigan fan and Cade was our only option, I'd be still pretty fucking confident going into this season.
Do you think Cade is a because that kind of takes me back to like 2016, right? Like with Wilton Spate. I thought he was a solid quarterback. He was in the NFL. I think signed as a free agent with the Niners, but he was solid. You know, I think Cade is pretty similar to him, maybe an upgrade. Would you guys agree with that, or do you think? I mean, I think it's hard not to say Cade's an upgrade from Wilton.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're very different. Not really that different though. I don't know. I mean,
That's an interesting comparison.
It is
actually.
an interesting
You know, when
comparison.
you think about it?
Yeah.
Because I think that like if Michigan has full strength Wilton Spate, they win.
Well, they beat
the
Ohio
conference.
State.
Yeah,
100% beat Ohio State in that game.
And-
The dude had one shoulder.
yeah.
He had one wing.
And even the following year, if Spate doesn't go out
Fucking John
at
McCoy.
Purdue, then
Dude,
like, who knows what that team does?
I was 1,000% on that John O'Corn train.
Well, after
We
the
were-
Purdue game, it
after
was
the Purdue
like,
game, how are you not?
We were all shouting John O'Corn. What a bunch of idiots we are.
Literally, I mean, so I remember texting back and forth with Troy. I was at the game at Purdue, and we're all like, "Oh, we're so fucked! Like, who is John O'Corn?" All of a sudden, he throws a touchdown, and he's texting me, O'Corn! Like, and I'm like, "Holy shit!" And I just remember after that game, we're all like, "Oh my, this just like is the perfect situation." Pure Michigan fans of like just being morons. And at that time for sure, and we still are, like just hoping for that one QB. And like we're
hopeless romantics, man.
We're still there, even though Cade won us the fucking Big Ten.
Right.
That's true. Yeah.
Right.
But to flip it though, I mean, like nobody's gonna be pissed if JJ wins a spot.
No.
Like
There's one person.
Well,
Don. Shout out Don.
Shout out Don.
Love you, buddy.
He will be mad. But other than that, I think that like to me that just means that JJ is very clearly better.
I mean, I agree. Yeah. I mean, I'm with you. And before we get too far off from when you first spoke, I've never heard somebody say comfortability before. This is the correct way to say it, I'm pretty sure. Like, you nailed it. But I'm a comfortability kind of guy.
Comfortability?
Yeah. I think that might be my issue.
No, I think I've said it like that before.
I think that's how people say it.
Well, and then I like went from 4th grade to 5th grade, and I've been saying it like the real way ever since.
Might need to put that up on a poll. Is it comfortability or comfortability? I don't know.
Google answer our prayers.
I don't know. I just wanted to shout you off for that.
I was just giving you shit, but I do think I definitely like have said comfortability before.
I feel like people, it just rolls off people's tongues. Comfortability. And everybody knows what you mean. But you threw me off when you said it correctly. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy?
Now that I think about that, though, like, why would we say it like that? Like, that's not how it's spelled.
Because the English language is fucked.
You're not wrong.
I'm going to be honest. I don't think I've ever said comfortability.
Shut the fuck up. You're lying.
I mean, like, when would you say that?
Well, like, if you were to say...
Well, I'll say comfortable.
Yeah.
Right. Not comfortable.
That's a good point.
That's what I'm saying.
I definitely say comfortable. That's weird.
Right? I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying if
How
you're
do you
saying,
say? Do you say comfortable?
Saying the word,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you're saying the word, you're saying it
comfortability,
not spelled out like that.
Oh,
you get what I'm saying now?
I see where you're going.
I think I have said comfortable before, but I think if I'm just talking normally, I definitely say comfortable.
I'll need John Rhoda to chime in on this one.
He is a teacher, he's a principal.
He'll let us
smartest
know.
man alive.
He'll let us know. What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Cade and JJ.
Cade and JJ. What about it? Because I was going to say something.
We were kind of going about JJ. What if JJ wins out?
Oh, yeah. Nobody's going to be mad.
Yeah.
And then also, like, you have a fucking dynamite backup.
I mean, that's the thing.
I really don't care. Honestly, I don't really care who plays quarterback because look at your offensive line and look at your running back.
Oh.
So that's
no matter who's the quarterback, they're going to thrive.
That's where I get concerned a little bit at how far this offense can really go. And it's not because they don't have the talent or the ability to do it. But will they say, well, we know we can run for 300 yards a game, so we're just going to do that?
I mean,
I hope not. That's one-dimensional.
But then I can totally see Jim sitting there and being like, we fucking beat Ohio State by doing it last year. We'll do it again.
Oh, gosh.
But, I mean, also it's like, I think you can rely on the run game, right? Like, maybe that's your first option. But I think if it's not working, you'd think they'd move away from it. I've also remember myself being very upset most games because they keep trying to run the ball and they can't fucking do it. But I don't know, man. They got the nation's best offensive line and arguably the best running back room in the country. So, I mean, I don't know. I'd like to see him lean on it. And I'm normally like a pass-first guy. Like, first down, you should be passing the fucking ball.
Here's where I'll go back. I'll push back on you a little bit is, like, dude, even Ohio State and Alabama in the past 5-10 years have had unbelievable running back rooms and offensive lines, they still throw the ball. And that's how they get their running game so good, because they open things up. Because you have to like play back. You can't just stack 10 in the box. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I'm not saying they shouldn't throw the ball. I'm saying like they should throw the ball. But if you're running the ball dominantly, fucking run the ball. Like why would you need to throw it?
I mean, they have so many weapons too on the outside and at running back for that matter that they can use. Like, I'm just like, you have to throw the ball to some degree.
You have
like,
too many weapons. You have too many weapons not to.
Yeah, to like focus on one aspect of the game, which is what makes the offense so dangerous.
But
right?
also, what I'm thinking too is, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know,
That's what I think Jim is saying.
That's what he's
he's
gotta be
probably
saying.
like yelling that right now, right? As when fucking JJ goes out and throws a pick or something, he's gonna be like, "Why are we fucking running the damn ball?" I'll be like, "Put your shirt on, coach."
I don't know, dude. He's been working out a little bit. He looks, take that bad boy off. Show off what you got, coach.
The problem is that he'll never be tan ever.
I know.
Because
He's like me. He's like 40% Polish, 20% German, like all
but
the
even
shitty fucking
even on
colors.
Grace Harbaugh's TikToks, he's just wearing his like sun shirt at all times.
White as can be.
Yeah, like
White as can be.
as pale as could be.
How about, but yeah, I mean, dude, Jay's he's a redhead.
Ginger, yeah.
You know, I feel like Grace, holds herself to a higher standard. Got a little bit of tan there. What about James?
I think they're all pretty white.
Pretty white. I mean, it's an unfortunate side effect of being white. Sometimes you're just really white.
Yeah.
Well, bringing it back to the offense.
What a fucking tangent.
Oh, man. Bringing it back to the offense, both coordinators were talking this week, right?
Oh,
And I
yeah.
think it was Matt Weiss who said, like, the offense is going to have, like, Jim's vision or something like that. I don't know if you guys saw that quote.
Fill me in.
That was what he said.
Oh, that's all you got.
He was like, yeah, we got two coordinators now, right? And we're going to, like, work together. But, like, the offense is definitely going to have Jim's vision first.
Now, do you think that under Gaddis, do you think that was Jim's vision?
I think to some degree.
I think to a lot of degree, to be honest.
I mean, I don't think we'll know until this year,
That's,
right?
yeah. How much of it was Gaddis? Yeah, that's a good point.
Right.
I'm scared about that. I'll be just honest. Not
Really?
because
You're negative vibes right now?
I'm not negative vibes. I'm hesitant vibes.
Hesitant
I'm.
I respect
I'm,
hesitant vibes.
I'm
That's
keeping
okay.
expectations low so that they can exceed them.
Smart.
But
That's how you don't get hurt.
I mean, listen, that's the highest points per game that Michigan has put up in like ever, except for like Denard Robinson days, which we were giving up 75 points a game,
Right.
so it didn't fucking matter.
Fair.
But like in an actual successful football season, like they scored 40 points a game. For us to lose our offensive coordinator, I'm sorry, that scares me.
That's a good point.
I'm doing like 4 things at once right now. It's fucking awesome. Look at me. Look at me thrive. Look at me thrive.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what you're
Producer Jack.
I'm Ro, you keep talking because I got the camera on you, but I'm gonna look up the point differential from all these games to see if it was more the offense doing well or the defense doing really well.
Yeah, I mean, you can look up what our offense scored and like under the like just points per game under the other 6 seasons of Harbaugh, but I just think that like, dude, scoring 40 points per game is pretty damn good. I know college football nowadays is different, and like that's not as impressive as it would have been 10 years ago, but.
Yeah. Although I don't know the last Michigan game I can think of that they like won because of their offense. Like I'm thinking even this past year, Nebraska was like almost that game, but they won with
Nebraska.
a strip from the defense.
True.
So like, and I think that's probably the most important component is like being able to win because your offense can score more points than the other team.
I mean-
not because your defense stopped them.
I mean,
That's a good point.
I'll be honest. Think about the Ohio State game.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't the defense?
I thought
Look
it
at
kinda
Ohio
was.
State's stats. They had
mean,
300-yard
Yeah, but they
receivers. did
ran the ball
not?
for like 39 total yards.
they kept them
Still,
out the
Stroud
end
had
zone.
400 some yards though,
Yeah, but
and they still scored 27 points.
Yeah, the defense.
You know, like you're not
stopped
winning
them.
a game because your defense is letting up 27 points, right? They
Well,
scored 42.
I do. Yeah.
So I think
I-
that game would be the best example.
Well, I felt like that game was more a demonstration of how good the defense was at stopping a really good offense than how good the offense was at like blowing the barn doors off their defense.
I agree with that because I think I've looked this up before and I can't pull the stats out of my head right now. But like, if you go look at what Ohio State averaged in points, like it was way more than 27. So
Right.
they held them under their average by like at least 15 points, like 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, but also when you talk about their average, I mean, look who they're playing too, right? Not all the. I mean,
dude, they beat
we
Michigan
think-
State. It was 49-0 at halftime.
Michigan
and that's
State
like
might have
a
had the
top 10
worst
team.
secondary of all college football last year.
I know, but like either way, like what do you mean? We play the same fucking teams, dude.
I know.
we lost to them.
Yeah,
Wait a
like,
second.
I mean,
I mean, I guess you have a point. I don't know. You make me think too much. You make me look stupid. I don't like it.
I'm sorry. I'll try to stop making you think.
Drink while you think, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Isn't it crazy that fucking Nebraska? I think Nebraska's held Ohio State to their low score of the year.
yeah,
Wow.
they really
The
did.
greatest 3-9 team of all time.
Literally.
Wasn't it like 23 to?
26-17.
It's honestly unbelievable. Have you seen their points for versus points against exactly the same?
It's fucking incredible.
It went 3-9. I mean, at the very least, you got to go 6-6, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my gosh. Dude, like, what do
Yeah.
you say if you're Scott Frost going into camp?
you know,
Hey, we're breaking even, baby.
Keep doing the same thing, guys. It's gonna happen.
I mean, you
One
have
of these
to,
days
like,
we'll tip. One of these days.
how do you not like? I mean, it's like suicide almost. Like I would be
Right.
suicidal if I was him because it's just like, oh my god, I cannot imagine how frustrating. I actually saw it. Don posted it. Actually, there's the video of him at the end of the Michigan game, and the score is
God.
32-29 with like 40 seconds left, and they had just turned it over. And he is just like head in his hands, like rubbing his head beside himself. And I can't imagine because he's probably like, we did enough to win that game, and that's the 10th time we've done that this year. We lost every fucking game.
Well, the unfortunate thing for them, obviously not Michigan, they won the game. But the atmosphere that night in Nebraska, I mean, that was an awesome fucking game to watch.
That was an awesome
right?
game.
They win that game. I mean, that's a program changing
100%,
fucking victory
dude.
for them.
That's like, it's probably not to this extent, but that is 2016 Michigan Ohio State a little bit.
Question for you: Do you think Michigan wins out if they lose that game?
What
'Cause they were- that
what
was-
point of the year was that?
Let me look this up.
Relatively middle, like
Was that before Michigan State?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
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 It was game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Okay.
Did
Game 6.
they then like cash it in?
Nebraska or Michigan?
No, Michigan. Not cash it in,
What do
but
you mean?
like if they lose that game.
If Michigan loses in that game, you think they cash it in?
I'm not going to say cash it in, but did they
Or
go
would they? No, because I think they
9-2 or 9-3? I mean,
they'd play Northwestern. They would be home against Northwestern after a bye week.
so they win that by 100.
You think so? And then they go into Sparty.
That would have been interesting. I really
Right?
do. Because here's my take on that. I think that losing a game in the Big Ten that early is really tough. Because then you're just thinking like, got to be perfect for like a 6-game stretch here.
Right.
After
Right.
MSU, it was like a 3-game stretch. 4-game stretch, maybe.
And that's huge
Fair.
from last year because they had like an Aiden Hutchinson, like ultra team leader. But like with those kind of guys gone now, like what do you guys think? Is somebody's, taking that spot? Is it like an approach by committee? What do you think?
I think somebody has to, man.
Yeah.
I think that's where we got to talk to these guys and see who they, think's going to take it. Because, I mean, look at the defense, right? Like, who's going to be that guy? Maybe Junior Colson?
Yeah, but like, I mean,
But he's so young.
as a sophomore, that's really
He's
tough.
such a goofball. I can't see it.
Yeah, he's not like
Barrett?
a passionate.
Think Barrett, maybe?
Yeah, but
I mean, he's
he
a
also
fifth-year
like,
guy, but he's also not
no
a
offense
starter.
to our guy Mike, but he's like not like the guy on the defense.
I feel like
It's
we're going
like
to feel
very-
real stupid in a second because we're going to be like, fuck, could be that. Oh, what about
It's gonna
DJ
be
Turner?
I think it's gonna be like Turner in the back or like a Mike Moe in the front.
Oh, fuck, yeah. Mike Moe. I forgot he was returning before he came back. Or fucking
Upshaw.
Taylor Upshaw or
Mozzie Smith.
no, not Mozzie. Who's the other end?
Walshoff.
Julius
No.
Walshoff.
Fuck.
Taylor Upshaw, I thought was the other.
No,
end.
who's the other one?
Yeah.
Chris Jenkins.
Oh, Jenkins, yeah. When so we interviewed him on TNT, and he definitely seemed like he was like the leader. He's a goofball too, huge personality.
Really?
Yes, like very funny dude. But I think like when it comes down to it, he's
Means
great.
business, right?
But I think having a big personality is part of it.
What about like Mike Sainristil, like both ways kind of guy?
I'll be honest, dude. We talked to him in like in Nakai Hill Green. He could be a guy.
Oh, there
The
you
guy
go.
could be,
But dude, Mike he's pretty soft spoken.
Really? He's a
Quiet
little quieter
dude,
guy?
respects his privacy, likes his privacy and that kind of stuff. So I don't know. Maybe he's a silent he could be like a lead by example kind of guy.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean, he's working both sides of the ball and he was a
That's what I
beast
was
on
thinking,
offense
yeah.
last year. And
Yeah.
now he's going to play DB. I don't know. He's on both sides of the glass. I think that's kind of cool.
Older guy, both sides. Might be a good example guy. You're right.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. So he told me like, I hope so. When I asked him, will we see you on the offensive side of the ball? He said, I hope so. Was his answer.
Wild to me. I've always thought he was one of the best receivers on the team.
But I think that if there was a need for him at receiver, they would play him both ways. There's not a need. I think that room is already
makes
too
sense.
crowded, so in the secondary has a need.
Yeah.
So I think that's why they made the move.
He's just so athletic. He's athletic to a fault.
Yeah.
Like literally.
They don't know what to do with him.
Yeah, they don't do that. Fuck it. You're like
He's
you're
fast
too
as fuck,
good,
dude.
You're too athletic that we need you more on defense than we need you on offense.
Yeah.
It's a good problem to have, I guess.
Did you guys see who was it? I think DJ Turner. They were talking about he might be the fastest guy on the team. Was that
Really?
him or somebody else?
I thought
It was
Rod Moore
Harbaugh.
was saying he
Harbaugh
was.
in the trenches.
Rod Moore
Shout
said
out.
he himself.
Maybe it was Rod. Who am I thinking of? Clayton Safey was tweeting out like every single fucking quote from In the Trenches podcast.
Yeah, I saw
shout
that.
out to him. He must listen to every podcast ever because even when we put stuff out,
He
he'll post
he,
it straight
he
out.
listens to us too.
So shout out
Thanks,
Clayton. Shout out Clayton.
Love you, dude.
He put something, I can't remember who they said was like the fastest guy on the team, but it wasn't Roman Wilson because I remember them saying that Roman was like right there with the guy. I think it was DJ Turner.
Might be. I've heard like that Roman like pretty much blows everybody out of the water.
Yeah. Well, who was the other guy that I think Rod was telling us that was pretty quick? I think it was other than DJ Turner. Keon? Sab?
Oh, really?
Was that it? Or maybe somebody else? I'm blanking on the name right now.
That's who Bryce said that he thinks Keon Sabb might start by the end of the year.
Oh, right.
I keep seeing like good things about Will Johnson as well.
I think
Oh,
Will
yeah.
Johnson's going
And
to
that's
start day one.
Yeah, and that's expected too.
Yeah. I mean,
Five
that's
star dude.
Imagine him just being like a fucking dog.
I'm pretty sure he's going to be. And
Dax Hill 2.0.
Well, that's what I'm thinking is like, because like Dax was like pretty, I feel like pretty chill, dude. Again, like kind of like Mikey. It's kind of like likes his privacy, kind of does his own thing, chills out. But I feel like Will Johnson kind of has a little bit of attitude to him.
He's got some
not
swagger.
like too much. He's got a little bit of swag to him, though.
Okay.
He does. I mean, super nice dude though. Like
Right, yeah.
very respectful and nice. But I asked him and Amarion Walker, freshman wide receiver.
What do you got on him?
He weighs about 120 pounds soaking wet.
How tall is he?
He's very tall.
I was going to say, he looks
he's
pretty big in those
beanpole.
fucking
I don't
pictures.
think he's going to crack much playing time right now. He will be a star at Michigan. I promise you that. He's a big dude. I think that if you give it 2023 or 2024, it's going to be Amarian Walker and Darius Clemens, and we're going to have two big dudes on each side. And it's going to be, if JJ's still there, or even a Davis Warren is going to be fucking awesome. Or Jaden Davis if he comes.
Hey, maybe. Might need to get some money bags for that one. We'll see.
We'll work on that.
Yeah, Blue by 90 NIL deals. Let's go. Yeah, we got to hook up with Jaden.
Absolutely.
Right now, including the freshmen, who do you think are the top 5 receivers on the team? Because for me, I've got Darius Clemens on my top 5. No question. Big physical dude. He showed out at the spring game, and I'm a hype guy. Like
you and the rest of the entire Michigan fan base.
He could be the worst player of all time, and I'm like, no, he's gonna be the fucking best. You know? Yeah.
Depth chart coming soon on blueby90.com.
Yeah, I saw that. Yep. Waiting for that.
There's too many guys now that I'm just like, oh, that guy could be good. That guy could be good. I'm just like losing track.
I'm gonna give you my. Should we go start at 5 and go to 1?
Should be a snake draft.
I like a snake draft. Let's do it.
Do you guys know what that is? I still don't understand it.
Okay, it's. Let me draw you a snake. I'm a slithery snake.
Oh my god.
Kayla, remember when I laughed in your face when you said Ronnie Bell was going to be a top 5 wide receiver? Remember that? Fucking COVID, dude. We had 2 listeners then.
Oh man, I forgot all about that.
AG was out there clicking play.
Well, no. We had 3 because you were there too. I think it was us. I don't know if Nate was still on the pod.
We
at that
were
point.
talking like top 5 receivers or something.
Oh, I remember.
And you put Ronnie
that.
Bell, and I was like, oh, I remember when he dropped the pass to Penn State like a fucking idiot, because I'm a fucking idiot, clearly. If you've listened to this long enough, you know that. If you've tried to read anything that I've tried to write, you would know that. I don't know, dude. I feel like BlueBy90.com has just put me in the spotlight of being an idiot.
Yeah.
And now I'm just talking to myself.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Anybody out there's listening, I appreciate you listening.
Oh, I forgot about this.
And I don't even know if the guys.
All right, you ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
There's so many guys, honestly. All right, at number 5 for me. Wait, are we doing snake draft?
Yeah.
Top 5.
Top 5.
Well, there's only so many. So, how many guys?
Right. Let's do top
3.
I don't think we do a snake draft. Just do your top 5, and then we'll do our top 5.
All right, sounds good. I'm just listing all 5 right now. Yeah, let's go with it. It'll be too confusing.
Yeah, we don't need to do 5.
We're already confusing ourselves, to be honest.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to go at 5.
I've had 2 beers. I don't know if I can fucking...
This is going to be interesting, but senior Cornelius Johnson at 5.
Is he a senior?
Yep. Senior.
Fuck.
He might be
the most underappreciated receiver in that wide receiver.
But here's this is going to be negative vibes take. I think he gets passed up by some younger guys this year. I'll be honest.
I would say that's a positive vibe spin.
Because that means our younger guys are good.
Younger guys are good. Yeah, I'll take that.
I'm going to go at 4. I'm going to go Roman Wilson.
Okay.
I think Roman is fast as shit, but I just don't I don't know. It's hard to see that he's like that impact guy. You know what I mean? So we'll see.
Competing with some of those Georgia DBs in the bowl
He's
game.
super fast. I mean, so he can if he can get open, but
right.
I just don't unless he's gotten. I want to see him more physical this year. I'd love to.
I'm with you.
At 3, I've got AJ Henning.
Okay.
I think he's versatile. I think he can play kind of all over the place. Maybe even get into that wide back. At 2, I think this is Andrell Anthony's year. I think it's going to be they throw it out to him a lot, and it's going to be exciting. And then I think at 1, it's
Ronnie Bell.
That one dude, Ronnie Bell.
Gotta be. Okay.
Kalen, what do you got?
I like it.
Anybody heard of Zach Peterson?
Is he 5?
Football player or golfer?
I'm just kidding. Shouts out to Zach Peterson. I'm just reading off the roster.
Zach, if you want an NIL deal, just hit us up.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of right there with you, kind of at the start of your list. Number 5, Cornelius Johnson. For me, number 4 would be like AJ Henning. Then Roman Wilson. Then I would go Andrell and then Ronnie.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
I think you just had what, AJ and
Yeah, AJ and Roman
switched.
Yeah.
Say that top 5 again.
What did I say? Cornelius Johnson, and then what did I say? AJ Henning, Roman, Andrell, and Ronnie.
Wow. Okay. I'm definitely going to have a different list from you guys.
Okay.
All right. So, you just did top 5. We didn't do it in order. I forgot. So, top 5. Okay. Yeah. Do you guys have Darius Clemens in there? Both of you? Neither of you.
No.
Okay, Darius Clemens, obviously. He's 5. Clemens, Ronnie.
Is this in no particular order? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Darius Clemens, Ronnie Bell, Cornelius Johnson.
We did ours in order.
Yeah.
I thought we were not doing it in order.
5-1.
Oh, okay. Well, let's do. I'm gonna go Roman at 5.
Okay.
AJ at 4. Cornelius Johnson at 3. Darius Clemens at 2. Ronnie Bell at 1.
No Andrell.
Fuck! Let me start over. We're going to go AJ Henning at 5. Cornelius Johnson at 4. Andrell at 3.
Mm-hmm.
Darius Clemens at 3. Andrell at 2. Ronnie Bell at 1.
No Roman.
No Roman.
Okay.
Dude,
No Roman.
I mean, think
Sorry,
about that.
think about it. No Roman.
that's
I mean,
crazy.
He probably had the least amount of touches last year, right?
All I'm saying,
Really?
I'm not saying he's not good. I'm just saying this room is stacked. Like I would
It's
love to have
stacked.
Mike Samer still in there.
I know. Yeah.
we have that you literally moved Mike Sainristil to the other side of the ball because of this.
Right.
But like,
that's wild.
think about this. We can barely like name our top 5 because they're all right there and so talented. Like that's if we're going 5 wide every play.
Right.
Like
Right.
what? How would
How
you?
insane is that?
So I was thinking about this the other day, and this is like a stupid thought. And this is like if this got out,
Sounds like you have those a lot.
yeah, if this got out like on a headline or something, like we'd probably get torn apart.
So this will be
on
my
Twitter.
article that I write tomorrow.
Yeah, but is too much talent at one position group a problem?
No.
Kind of. That means you over recruited it, right? You should have spent time getting other areas of your team that are weak, right?
I think there's it's all conditional, right? Like
I mean,
if you're let's say your wide receiver room is stacked and your DBs are ass,
Mm-hmm.
then yeah, you over recruited it.
Michigan State.
What do you say?
Yeah. Transfer you.
Can you say it again?
The
Missions.
Spartans of
Yeah.
East Lansing.
Yeah.
Although
I
it
agree.
should be noted that Roman Wilson had 3 touchdowns last year.
That's
But I mean,
not
dude,
a lot.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a lot. Like,
Yeah, but
with
I'll
his
say this:
talent
like
level,
we didn't throw a lot of touchdowns.
He also
either.
had 420
does
yards.
this get us back into the QB competition? You think if JJ's the quarterback? There is one clip that I love that somebody picked out of just fucking.
Yeah,
like,
did you see that on Twitter?
Yeah.
Let's
Where
break
it's
it
like-
down right now.
Let me pull it up. Me trying to fucking. Oh,
We'll see. We'll see
Why is
how
it
your
on me?
producer skills are to see if you can
I'm
throw
doing like
this.
45 things at once.
If you can throw this into the into the.
BK, I hope you're watching
YouTube.
this. Where the fuck are you? I need your help.
He's probably like at faster horses still.
Yeah, he's like, dude, it
Face
fucking
down
ended, but
in
I'm
a
still fucking
ditch.
there. I haven't heard from him in a while.
never
I told
even
him to
made
send
it.
us a shotgun video of him and Doug.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he was on vacay.
Still?
I don't know.
Probably.
not.
What am I pulling up?
The Cade
Oh, that was
throw
on Twitter.
from the Ohio State game,
Fuck. I can't even pull
or
it
no,
up.
from the
I'll try to find it before it
from the
goes
Big
out.
Ten championship.
But
game.
but yeah, what? It was like 3 guys wide open deep. Or I think it was
I-
more so 2 guys were wide open deep that he could have thrown to, and he dumped it down to Eric All or
Eric
some
All.
shit. Also, Eric All.
we haven't even
Imagine
talked about
imagine going 5 wide. You have
Jesus
him at tight
Christ.
end, empty backfield.
him and Schoonmaker.
Both of them.
According to, I really do believe Jim. So, all right, we got a lot to talk about here, but
So much. It's great. We're only 40 minutes in, and this is a great video. I think we just fucking roll with it. I mean, PMT has like 2 hours. Who fucking cares?
I'm down.
Yeah. We're basically PMT.
I mean, our views are the same. Well, rumor is that they get paid like, $100,000 an episode. We're right there.
Dude, we're pretty close. I mean, we get paid like 100,000 like 100,000ths of a penny every time we record. If that.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
I do need to re-record that ad on.
Oh, we can do that tonight.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, wide receivers. No, seriously though, is it like? Well, I'm just saying, how do you get all those guys into the game and get everybody happy? Not only just keep the culture good, but also
I could redo my whole top 5 right now.
Also,
you don't have Donovan Edwards top 5?
Oh my god!
Fuck, think about that.
He's not.
I seriously think there's an argument for too much talent. This isn't even like basketball where you have like.
I can't wait for us to write an article about this and just get fucking roasted.
I hope
but
so.
It's like, I mean, I believe in it.
I will defend it. I'll defend it to the
hill. We got Kalen. You're working hard over there. You look swole. Your form looks swole in the camera right now.
Perfect.
Jerking off a lot, apparently.
All right. Here's another topic. Since we'll go back to the wide receivers in another episode or something.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll have plenty of time to talk about that. Can we talk about Jim Harbaugh's comments on In the Trenches? And he literally, Zach Shaw put it out there. He name dropped over 60 players in one episode.
That's fucking incredible.
He's got to just have the.
You think it's in his contract? Like,
I mean,
hey, you got to name drop these guys on this podcast, and you get like a bonus.
I don't know.
It's like fucking Super Troopers. Like, can you get away with saying meow? Like, how many times you got to say meow? Right?
It's like how we'll give you $1,000 for every name you can throw
right
without making it sound weird.
How many like NIL deals do you think are like now associated with player names? Where he's like, yeah, giving the ball to Blake Corum, brought to you by Arby's.
That would be incredible. I would fucking love that.
Blake Corum has like he changes his name to Corum by Arby's. So Corum by Arby's with the carry.
I bet there's
gonna be some stupid shit like that.
You know what I do love is DeColdis Crawford. He's not at Bama anymore. Where is he?
No, I think he's at
Tennessee or something like that.
He's at a smaller school, but he teamed up with an air conditioning system.
Yep, I tweeted that out. That's
fucking genius.
The best NIL deal I've ever seen.
These kids nowadays are going to be like the best entrepreneurs because they're forced to be. They're like, I can like
they're
because
business
one, they have the
owners
opportunity, right? They're business owners because they own their name, image, likeness, right? And they can be like creative. I think this is great for development of young men and women.
That's a spin zone because everyone else thinks that like you're corrupting a kid at 16.
Is that the on their bright side? Is that the on the bright side that I'm going to have?
I like that. I like that a lot.
I do also. I was thinking about it. You know how Big Cat and PFT do like the fastest 2 minutes?
PFT, yeah, you're right. Sorry,
I was thinking like fastest 90 seconds.
Oh.
We did have somebody on Twitter that wasn't very happy. We did have somebody on Twitter that wasn't very happy about the Maze Wall. They said you got to be original, can't copy other people.
Yeah, fuck Twitter.
I didn't say to root for Borussia Dortmund at the Michigan game, you idiot.
No, they were saying like we can't do the Maze Wall because they already do it.
You know what? Hey, we should stop playing.
We should stop playing football because everyone else plays football.
Yeah.
Like, shut up.
We can't play in the Seven Nation Army then.
True. Yeah. Everybody else does it.
You know
all
what
right,
I
guy
will say?
Who did that and the other guy who liked it. Fuck you.
Here's what I'll say too.
Very passionate about the Maze Wall.
I'm all about it.
Pump It Up now is played at the Tigers at the
everywhere.
Like,
did we do that?
I hope people know we're running it back.
I just can't wait for people to hear the first kickoff song.
Oh my god, it's gonna be sexy,
fucking incredible.
This is if you're listening to this right now. We're not going to give you what it is, but we've been talking to the specialists. As you know, we're good friends with the kickers.
Big special teams guys.
And the new kickoff song, it's probably not going to be every kickoff, but there's going to be at least one kickoff in every game that has this song before it. Absolute fire. It's going to be ridiculous.
Go fucking insane.
Yeah. It's going to be ridiculous. And then when it happens, you got to come back and tell us. You got to credit us.
Oh, have to. It'll be like the Pump It Up videos when people like tagged us in it and sent it, and we have the whole highlight. I mean, we have like
we need to run that back.
50 videos or something from that. Like it's pretty incredible. Like that's pretty fucking cool.
That was probably the coolest moment of my life.
Mean, that was fucking incredible.
Single-handedly.
I mean, dude, fucking shout out Joel. Shout out all the guys that claim they fucking brought it. You know,
Shout out Ryan.
it's very controversial about who brought Pump It Up to Ann Arbor.
That's a good point.
But I say we credit us and Ryan, like players. You know, like
I think Joel would be the one, but like Mike Barrett says that it was him.
I know.
You know,
I don't know, man.
I don't know either.
Are you team Joel or team Mike?
Wait, all right. Going back to Harbaugh's comments.
Let me get
here.
another beer too.
This one or the other one?
I'll try
Voodoo
that
Ranger?
one. I'll try that one.
We should do some taste tests.
We should. I was doing those over COVID. Oh, hey, buddy.
Here's the crack. I remember that.
Oh yeah, you gotta do the crack, dude. It's not fair. Oh my god, that is my dog, not Rose asshole. Say what's up, dude.
That's Oakley.
You want to say go blue? Dude, you're just fucking crazy.
All right, Harbaugh's comments. Here's my thing. I love Jim, right? Jim, if Jim could stay out of the news again, that would be fucking fantastic.
That'd be nice.
But anyways, can he just give a direct answer? I don't know if you guys listen to
I love it,
the In the
dude.
Trenches.
Makes me fucking laugh. I don't.
He's just so John Jansen, who is the man, by the way,
Yes.
really.
I really wish you'd get rid of the goatee and just do a straight mustache.
Yes, 100%.
He'd have an incredible mustache.
Oh, he would be a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And
I do dirty
literally
things to that guy.
Well, whoa.
What? Pause?
All right. Moving on. I think that Jansen would be who have you seen that stood out on the offensive line? And he just names the whole
The entire
offensive
fucking
line.
roster.
Right.
And I'm and then every backup as well who's vying for a spot on the starting offensive
I
line.
love that though. That's
It's
him
just
trying to hide his depth chart, right? He's just
Yes.
trying to be oh yeah, everybody's fucking good, you know. And also it gives your players it might be a false sense of confidence, but gives them confidence. That's huge.
I get it, but
Why do you hate that Jim is trying to pump his players up?
that's not
You
what I
might
said.
be the most negative person I've ever met in my life.
I'm just asking for him to say.
It was a great beer, I guess.
It's pretty good. I like it a
Wow.
lot. I'm gonna get
Wow.
pretty drunk tonight. Hard Knocks, 10 p.m.
10 p.m. Hard Knocks.
Pretty excited about that.
I just want him to say something interesting. I know that's his whole MO is that he's not going to give anything away.
Mhm.
But
Right.
give me something, I don't know.
Be more specific.
I mean, he's the guy who was we're going in the submarine, so I don't expect him to say
Yeah.
anything,
You know what, Ro? You know what I've decided? You're like that girlfriend, right? It's oh, let's go out to
girlfriend?
dinner. It's where do you want to go? I don't know. You want to go to Applebee's? No. What do you want? You want to go to Outback? No. You gotta be specific. You gotta tell me what you want. You gotta tell Harbaugh what you want him to say.
I got to tell him what I want?
I mean, you're the voice of Michigan football now,
That's not quite true.
dude. You have 3 to 4 to 12 podcasts that you talk about Michigan football.
It's true.
Shout out,
Shout
Alex
out,
Rowe.
bro. It's funny. All right. What else we got here? Camp's continuing on. I'm excited for what's to come here. We've got more content coming out on blueby90.com as well.
Yeah.
More merch coming out possibly soon too. So I'm excited for that. There's some stuff going on behind the
Do
scenes
we
here.
want to tease the tailgate a little bit?
Ooh, we have teased it a little bit, I think, haven't we?
Slightly, very slightly.
Have we?
Um,
Might as well do it every episode. We don't want to do it too many
I mean,
now.
we've got a lot going on with the tailgate. Turf is going in right now, so we'll have a turfed lot. We will have what the teaser for this week is Slows Barbecue. We're gonna have some Slows
Is
Barbecue.
that a
there.
teaser or announcement?
I didn't know that. That sounds awesome. Sweet.
We're gonna have Slows Barbecue as the food truck there. So.
I'm
Yeah.
the crowd standing right here. Awesome.
Yeah, right. Dude, you know what I fucked around with? I'm gonna do this. All right, you guys won't be able to hear it, but the listeners will. There's we have an applause track.
No.
Applause track. I got a fucking smooth jazz.
Ooh, I like that. Can you hear it?
trumpets, and then a laugh track, like a ba-dum-tsh.
Oh,
so we can
should
like
do
add
that.
shit in there.
We
We can
should-
have 4 things that I can add in and just like play throughout the fucking.
So one of them should definitely be a classic of Roe going Jim Harbaugh.
oh fuck! Got to bring
I
back.
forgot about that.
That is a classic. That is a.
That was from 2020, honestly.
yeah.
That's like when we first started fucking COVID, dude. COVID season.
All right, yeah, I don't really have anything else besides camp.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have a lot more content coming out for camp here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for what's going on. It's almost fucking football season. We're at this
Crazy.
point where summer's almost done, but we're almost to football. It's like a bittersweet moment.
Yeah,
It is. I don't
Mostly
know.
sweet.
I'm a big fall guy, man.
Yeah, because you
Fall.
don't like the heat. Because you don't like to take your shirt off.
It's hot. Yeah, that's true. But next year, dude, we're shooting
You're
for 2022.
100%.
Oh
hey,
fuck! It already is
2023.
2022. 2023.
Yeah.
We're shooting for 2023. I just want to be fit by the time I'm 30. I got time.
you got
I'm
time. Yeah,
I got 2 birthdays to go.
I just like I'll be honest with you. Not to be negative vibes here, but
Shocking.
like
it's all downhill. Both his knees are broke. Like his
Yeah,
back
like-
hurts. He
I'm
woke
30
up 30
and married now, and it's like, I mean, it gets tougher every day. I'll tell you that,
Bro.
And then you bring in
You tell me this guy's like, oh, I'm married now. He's been married for fucking like a month. I've been married for 2 years. This guy's trying to tell
Yeah,
me
but
how
if
what
you-
marriage is
you're
like.
you're
oh,
talking-
she's gonna fucking ask you to do the dishes now. It's fucking awful.
You're talking
I love the
about-
dishwasher. Oh, here she comes. H-Town, make an appearance.
You're talking about like, you know, I mean, when you possibly throw kids into the mix and everything, like,
tough.
There's just like,
I mean, you do have fucking cats. So yeah, you're basically a pro at being fucking married and a parent right now. Tell me more. Tell me
Dude,
more
I
about
know
what I
a
need to know.
lot now,
Tell
you
me
know?
more about what I need to know.
yeah, I mean, after you get married, you just don't understand. It's just like this.
Oh, shit. Jesus Christ. I mean, that got me. That got me.
This ring just weighs you down.
It
you
does,
know?
dude. That's why I don't wear it at home.
Ball and chain.
Don't wear it at home. Man.
Must
All
be
right,
terrible.
well,
Feels a fucking idiot. If
you
you're,
can
if you're
follow
listening to
us
this,
at
don't
Blue
listen
by
to anything he
90
fucking
on
says
Twitter,
ever.
Instagram, and Facebook, at Blue by 90 Podcast on YouTube. Check us out at blueby90.com
There
as
you go.
well. Shop all your merch there, get all the new articles, and check out the new content we're going to put out. So we appreciate you. Go Blue.
Go blue.
Let's go blue.